vocabulary, we're building our foundation to help us better understand our reading. So let me clear our board. And I want to introduce our reading, do some pre-reading to get you to think about it, in addition to the vocabulary. So the question I want to ask you is about colds and the flu. Are they the same thing? They're not the same thing. Are they similar?
Yes.
Some of you are going like this, right? So sometimes, right? But sometimes they're very different. So I want to do just a quick activity to think about how the cold and the flu, how they're similar and how they're different. And I want to do a Venn diagram. Have you ever seen a picture like this? Some of you say yes. Do you remember what you used it for? How did you use it? Similar in the middle, really good, exactly, right? And when we talk about similar, when do we use it? When we're, right, comparing two things, right? Yeah. And so the middle is the way two things are similar, and the outside are how things are different. Yeah. So let's think about, how about Renton and Seattle, right? So if we have Renton and Seattle, what are some ways Renton and Seattle are similar? They're both in Washington State, exactly. How else are they similar? The weather is very similar, yeah. Now, how are some ways that Renton and Seattle are different? Yeah, which one's bigger? Seattle is a big city. Yeah, good. Traffic. How is the traffic different, Sylvia? Seattle has worse traffic. Yeah, good. What about the buildings? Big buildings. Yep, big city, big buildings. I have a lot about Seattle. What's something about Renton? Small. Think about money. And think about how much it costs to live or buy a house.
Seattle expensive than
Seattle's expensive, Renton is much cheaper. Good. So now you can see how to use the Venn diagram. So I want you to spend just a few minutes jotting down your ideas and your thoughts. And instead of using Seattle and Renton, we're going to look at the flu and the cold.